Good morning. I don't know what just happened, but my camera just said it had a lens error and it shut itself down. So I'm starting over. All right. Hadn't gotten very far. I am going to, I got this cute little like coloring drawing book for a 6-year-old for her birthday. And my best friend is also an elementary art teacher and she wanted one of these. And so I went back and found the last one in the bargain bin where I had purchased the first one. And so I thought, let's do these this week as we're heading toward Halloween. It's called Draw the Alpha Beasts. And you take the letters or numbers and as a base, and it gives you step by step on how to draw these little critters. So if you want to draw that one, it starts with the number 2. And if you want to draw that one, it starts with the number 7. And so forth and so on. There's 130 of them in here. Obviously, we're not going to draw 130 of them, but I thought I'd pick one for each day for the next 3 days, or 3 videos this week, and make little monsters going up toward Halloween. So I'm going to... and I like these little art tips in here. It says rivets and rust and dents are all part of being a working robot. They might start off as clean, so you can try different things. You can try, you can't even read that. You're so far away. You can try broken eye panels, bent antennas, dents, scratches, except for replacement parts that don't match the original. I mean, just all sorts of fun little things to draw these little guys, and they are just so cute. And I am going to pick something and draw him today. What do I want to do? I like these. Shall we do a robot today and a monster closer to Halloween? Sure. Let's do a robot using, well, it's draw Tangles with Dawn, so let's do a D. Let's see what starts with a D. Hoover starts with a D. Looks like a vacuum. And B99 starts with a D. And Bort starts with a D. I like Hoover. Let's do the Hoover one. So here's our step outs so you can see what we're going to do. We're going to draw a D. We're going to put the eyes and the nose and a little vacuum cleaning thing and we're going to make a Hoover. We're going to make a Hoover. We're going to do those on little pages. Maybe on oranges. Why not? Why not make them on orange pages? I'm going to make all 3 on orange pages and have a little set. Okay, so Hoover starts with a D. And I'm going to make him fairly large on my paper. He starts with a D. Then we make a line here. And I like that. And a little nosy thing. That's the next step. Next step after that is we make sort of a handle-like thing there. Some rivets. Some lines in the nose. And a couple of like box things. Okay. Oh, those are eyes. That's something else. I didn't even notice. Okay, then the next step is we do this and this. Had I paid attention, I would have known that these were eyes. That's something else. That's fine. That's fine. And then we do a coming out of here, kind of a nose looking thing. Like that. Something like that. With curvy lines here and curvy lines here. And then we make little D's for feet. And then another little D behind. Like that. And then these all get legs. With little stripy bits. He's cute. He is absolutely adorable. He needs some things though. We need to make him more, I think he needs a larger snoot. And he's going to be picking up fur balls. He's going to be picking up fur balls. Like that. I'll put a little ground here. And I think he needs some more rivets along here. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Some kind of door or hinge. Let's make it a hinge of some kind. Because right now it looks like an eye, and I don't want it to look like an eye. But that made it worse. It made it look more like an eye. Here we go. That's better. And then this needs to look like an eye by going like this. Absolutely. Okay, so now he needs a little white highlights in the eye. He's going to need some shading. All along in here, along each one of these, along there, under there. Bit of shading along here. Like this. Some in here. This is just fun. This is just fun. I'm becoming my own inner child here as we head toward Halloween. Halloween's not really my favorite holiday, but I do like drawing little monstery guys. So, and has it been a very, very long time since I've just made cute little creatures? Absolutely it has. Just like that. And then we're going to give him some highlights because he should have some highlights. Let's give him a little highlights here. Something like that. There he is. So this one is Hoover 23. I'm going to sign it down here. Isn't he cute? He's very cute. All right. I'm just enjoying myself. I'm having fun. We're going to do two more. One for Wednesday, one for Friday, which is going to be Halloween. Maybe on Halloween I'll make a bigger page with more guys. I don't know. This was quick and easy. Like I said, if you want to take a look at this book, this is what it's called. Oops, way too zoomed in. Draw Alpha Beasts. And it says it's, the author's name is Steve Harpster, and publishing is Penguin Random House. It says that there's a thing about the author in the back here. Here we go. About the author. Here's the copyright stuff. If you guys want to see it, here's the ISBN number. There it is right there. And the copyright. I think this is super fun. Steve Harpster has authored and illustrated more than 90 books for children. His artwork can be found on products such as t-shirts, stickers, toys, and games. In 2010, he created a company called Harptoons with the goal of getting children to draw and imagine and create. See more of Harpster's work at harptoons.com or his Facebook page, Harptoons Publishing, and watch his how to draw videos on YouTube at Steve Harpster or Harptoons. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. I'm good with that. We will be back for next video, and we'll pick a different guy. We'll pick a different guy, maybe a number. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.